I've been writing for publication for about 15 years. It started when a friend and colleague, Marilyn Moats Kennedy, invited me to co-author with her a series of articles that were for the Clinical Laboratory Management Association. And I've been at it ever since. I started with the lab manager about 3 years ago and have had a number of articles published with them since then. My experience in actually managing a lab is pretty limited, but I have learned a lot with all these years working with the laboratory managers. In fact, I sometimes tell people when I'm doing a workshop that the last course I took in this field was Alchemy 101. But in reality, I have done some work in a laboratory, and I think that I bring a lot of experience from other fields that can help improve the management in a laboratory. Managers everywhere have a primary responsibility of motivating the people that work for them. You can get technical about what motivation means and so forth, but really it is just getting your staff involved and dedicated and working hard on the same goal that you set for them. About 15 years ago, a lot of research was done about different age cohorts, groups of people that were called baby boomers or Gen X or Gen Y. And there's been a lot of work that's been done in trying to tease out the differences so that managers can appeal to each of those different groups. What I tell people is that there are some specific things that each of those groups brings to the workplace. And if you learn to take advantage of the particular skills, interests, and capabilities that these people have from each group, then it's going to be much to your advantage. Don't try to make them look just like you or just like another age group, but use the differences to your own advantage. As a matter of fact, a lot of times you hear bad things about how kids are today. And there's a story about an archaeologist who was doing a dig in an old Roman site. And he came across a scroll or a clay tablet, I don't know what. And he happened to see that it was a letter from Marcus to Antonius. And these were two Roman centurions. And Marcus says, the kids we get today, the privates, just aren't like they used to be. They don't want to work. They don't want to fight. I have to stay on top of them all the time. They're frivolous. They just, spend all their time joking around. And they're just not like they were when you and I were privates. Well, you've heard that, I'm sure, in the workplace about the people who are coming, and it's not a brand new idea. Some managers have come to believe that the way to get people to work hard is through intimidation, fear, threats, and punishment. But the reality is, and all of the research that I've read shows that doesn't lead to motivation. Punishment is very unreliable and it's very ineffective. What works is establishing a very nurturing and helpful and supportive and curiosity supporting environment in which people can excel, can be effective, and get rewarded for the work that they do. Much better approach than trying to use fear or punishment. I hope you've enjoyed these articles, and I think you'll get a lot out of them. And for me, as an author, which is a kind of a lonely job, I really enjoy hearing from people who read the articles that I write. So let me encourage you to send me an email or give me a call if you find something that you like or something that you don't like in these articles. Thanks again for your time.